This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Matters. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life, better personal life.
Hi everyone and hi Live Gang. Live Gang is always so committed in having vibrant conversations. We appreciate you, all of you, for watching us. And this is the Q&A. I usually collect all the questions that you have been posting over time and I gather them for this session. So before I start on the questions, I just wanted to share with you a comment that I saw that I felt was quite comical. One of the Live Gang members was saying, Coach is live on Citizen and he's live here. Where do I watch? Can you advise those people?
I think we have now alternated the times to make sure the Saturday time is coming after the Citizen.
Oh, okay.
To make sure it's 8:30 while this one is ending around 8.
Okay.
So people have time to switch.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that was on a day when the show had been delayed.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. I thought about starting over on something that you have worked so hard to build over such a long time, and it wasn't your mistake. I wanted to hear from you about the loss of your Facebook page. What lessons have you learned?
And yeah, that was who?
How long had you built it?
5 years.
Yeah.
That was a work of 5 years, and it's not just numbers because this is a unique community. This is a unique community of learning.
Yeah.
Many online communities are for entertainment, for gossip, for many things.
Yes.
To find pure learning space,
Yes.
you need a caliber of people who just want to improve their lives.
Yeah.
But good things, I think they are opposed more. Things that are changing lives.
Yeah.
They are opposed more. And so the page was hacked the first time. We managed to get it back after a lot of follow-up with Facebook. Facebook is not that easy to access. They have a lot of people, I think 2.9 billion subscribers to deal with.
Yeah.
And I think they are yet to put business partnership for people who are running business with them. Because if you're running business, I anticipated there should be, even if it's a subscription service, where you can pay monthly or subscribe so that you can get premium or platinum, whatever kind of customer care when your business has a problem.
Yes.
Because it's like all of you are handled the same.
Yes.
And if a person is using this for their livelihood, for their calling in life, many of those people are willing to invest and subscribe so they have dedicated customer care so that on a tap of a button they can be attended to. That's what I would have anticipated. But you know, as organizations grow, they put more infrastructure. We are hoping they'll get there. But after we recovered it, 1 month later, now it was deleted. This time it was not like hacking, it's like deleted.
Just no warning.
Yes, just woke up and found that it was not there. And a lot of times, we had started working, posted the first article, trying to post another one, it's not there. Then you're following up with them, the first level of customer care telling you they can't access it. The next level of customer care is sending you to the next one. And you're being shown how to file an appeal, wait until you're given reference number to file. So we are still waiting for those reference numbers to be given this code to do. Quite burdened. So that time is going, you're not able, another week, you know?
Yeah.
And we still don't have an explanation as to why such a big page with 440,000 followers would just be deleted. And you can be depressed when you're losing your business, your shop, everything you've been building. And we did our best and we said, now since it's just wait and see. Can we create another one and start still working?
Yeah.
It is very hard to imagine having to build that slowly. But I don't think now it will take us 5 years because people know us and they're looking for us. They're wondering where you went to.
Yes.
So we created another one with the same name, Benjamin Zulu Global, but with BZG at the end.
Okay.
As we pursue the other one. This one just the same name, but with BZG at the end. So that's a page guys can follow. Within less than a week, we were already over 7,000. So people are saying, be looking, I was wondering what happened. So I just want to appreciate our fans who have been very patient and who have been looking in other platforms. They appear on YouTube, they appear on TikTok, appear on Instagram to look and to check. And when we created it, people asking, I'm sharing, some was sharing, I was saying siblings and enemies and friends and everyone. That community ownership really helps us grow.
Yeah.
We have also many influencers like Dugunyoro. We have Robert Burale, my brother. They posted it on their space, the new page, to help us grow. We are still not streaming because they take a few weeks before they can allow you to stream.
Okay.
The show was there. But we are getting there. We are setting it up. If we recover the other, no problem having two. But I've learned that even when you feel like you're secure, it's good to have a backup page of sort. To use it to direct people in case this the main one disappears.
Yes.
Because if you still had up something with some hundreds of, you'll be able to tell people what happened. You know, and you just disappear like that. It's confusing. Before you try to come up. But we are hoping that the same way we built the first time, this time we'll build even faster. My target was 1 million, and we can't stop from targeting 1 million.
Okay. Okay.
We want 1 million followers, a group of 1 million people building themselves.
Right.
That goal, I don't want to close my chapter before I see it.
Okay.
I see many pages with millions of followers, but it's discoordinated goals.
Yeah.
I've not seen one just learning. Yes, there are many pages whom we respect, but I found that the larger numbers, people who hit millions, or even hundreds of thousands, are usually not building you.
Yeah.
It could be comedy, and no problem with relaxation, but you're saying in our category of self-improvement, in our category of learning, it's rare to find good numbers.
Right.
The appetite of Africans was not quite.
Yeah.
It was not quite into self, because content that challenges you to improve, get better, get open to. A lot of people don't want that.
It's true. A lot of your work that I found when I was just doing my own personal research, I found being dispensed by you or someone from the States or from Europe.
You're right.
Yeah.
You know, so I want to encourage our team that all good goals, trees that bear fruits, they receive the most stones. People throwing stones for hatred, others want the fruit, others are just envious.
Yeah.
I don't think the hackers are somewhere in India. I think they're just somewhere in Kenya. People who feel the impact of what you do and they hate it. They can use foreign names, but I don't believe so. I don't think a hacker would delete your page because that doesn't benefit them to delete it.
Yeah.
Deleting is personal. Too personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think when it comes to where we are building again. And since we are in the space, at least we are not now depending on it alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have 300,000 on TikTok, 150 on YouTube.
Yes.
We have 80 something on Instagram. So at least our people can still find us.
Yeah.
Our WhatsApp number, we are playing it here. But I want to call on everybody who can hear us. There are many people who are lost wondering where we went. Help us pass the word around.
Yes. Okay. I saw a comment from Sarah from SA, South Africa, and she was saying South Africans are saying you have to go to South Africa.
Yes.
And then Sarah says you have to start with Polokwane, which must be her hometown. So I just wanted you to take a minute and describe your South African audience. What are some interesting interactions you've had with South Africans?
We feel like siblings. We feel like we come from the same place. That's one reason I love Africa.
Yeah.
And I want to appreciate them because they make me feel like sometimes you hear our videos are trending. They are not here.
Oh.
Somebody says your clips are trending.
Wow.
You know? Yeah. Just to appreciate them, that it's good that we realize we are the same people.
We really are.
And we share similar problems. Those guys who came, they divided us along tribal lines, along whatever, so that we hate each other for nothing. We have more in common than we have apart.
Yeah.
And I'm glad for them to tell them that's one country I must visit.
Yes.
I love KwaZulu-Natal, that province.
Okay.
I love Pretoria. I love Joburg. I love everything about the South.
Yeah.
Particularly, I love the South. The countries just on the South. I just love them.
Okay. Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
it feels like going home, although it's not the physical home,
Yeah.
but it's just you're meeting your people.
Yeah.
And I would like to see their music. You know, they like dancing a lot.
They really do.
And they
Yeah.
have rich culture. Okay, you can wear like a Zulu warrior.
Yes.
I can't wait to dress those things.
Yes.
And you're taught how they dance, the moves they make,
Yeah.
the cultural things. So for me, is to tell them we are together. And although our page has been disrupted, don't give up. Just search us, you'll find us.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Someone was asking, can I be addicted to watching self-development material on the phone or on social media? This was under the show where you had talked about social media ruining marriages and relationships.
Addiction is usually to something that is stimulating your senses, not building you up. So addiction to positive things is not conceivable, does not happen.
Really?
Yes, you don't get addicted to something that is challenging you to change and you're obeying it. That is positive. Virtues are not addictive. It's vices that are addictive. Okay?
Okay.
You can't imagine somebody say, I'm addicted to living right. I must exercise. I don't take too much sugar. I just eat here. I think that's an addiction. How can I deal with it? It's a good habit.
Yeah. Okay.
So good habits take effort. That's
Yeah.
a good habit. As long as you're not consuming time and using it to avoid another thing. You're not escaping other duties.
Yeah.
And one preacher was saying many people try to use prayer to avoid responsibility. So I was saying, if you're busy there closing yourself in prayer and you know down there your wife needs help in the kitchen, she's struggling with the children, the right thing to do is go help.
Yeah. Stop praying. Yeah.
So as long as you're not using the self-development as an escape.
Okay.
You cannot even use the self-development as an escape because it keeps challenging. The right book makes you drop it down and think for yourself.
It's true. Yeah.
It makes you close it and go do something.
Yes.
To pause the podcast and you get angry over something.
Yeah.
The right material makes you do something.
Yeah.
Even changes how you talk, how you think.
Yeah.
You find yourself playing a certain part on repeat to internalize that way of thinking. Because after that, your philosophy in that aspect of life will change. Yes.
Okay. This was under the show where we were talking about, is it possible for a man to have a female bestie and nothing else going on between them? So someone was asking, should one second guess men with certain careers, such as photographers, who every lady is their bestie, every lady client is their bestie, and they extend such friendships past work?
No, that's not the career. Sometimes you should not blame careers. Yes, there are careers that will be sexually provocative.
Yeah.
The way people dress there, the way they act. Let's say people are acting romance movies.
Yeah.
Or this person is doing bedroom photo shoot.
Yeah. Or even lingerie photo shoot.
You know.
Yeah.
So it may be possible.
That's a lot.
A lady tells you she's working at a massage parlor. So some things you may you may be careful. Some professions need more guarding than others. But I had a lady say she's worked in a spa, that kind of business, for many years, and she has maintained a very solid integrity. And she says, yes, people push boundaries more there than if I was working at an M-Pesa shop.
Yes.
But once they learn who you are, they leave you alone.
True.
And I liked that.
Yeah.
It's not the photo shoot, it's him who has no boundaries. So stop blaming the profession. Look at the person who does not have boundaries with female clients, or just, in fact, anytime people are buying with you, buying things, they're your customers. The ethics demand very strong boundaries, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pure ethics. It's better when your person is entertaining female friends, you can see what that is.
Yeah.
Customers, that's very immoral.
Yes.
Paying clients, so even the business, they will destroy it. They will destroy the business itself.
Yeah.
That's even very bad for their business. You need a solid reputation where people can keep coming back knowing you observe your boundaries.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I was just wondering, there's this statement of which one came first, the chicken or the egg. I think discipline is a chicken or egg situation. How do you build discipline for something? Because you need it in order to build it. But if you don't have it, then how will you get it?
Give me an example.
If I'm trying to break an addiction, for
yeah.
example,
Okay.
or if I am a chronic procrastinator, or just something like if I'm lazy, I just don't get things done.
And I hope you know, Industrial Revolution language used to call professions disciplines.
Yes.
What is your discipline?
Uh-huh.
Asking what is your career?
Yes.
We have evolved the language and limited the term discipline to a kind of conduct that is well managed and well mannered. In truth, if you want to master something, that time when they used to say, what is your discipline? Because they came from agrarian, they just come from the farms. They realize we need to process these farm products to add value, from mango to mango juice. So we need a factory. We need people to work in the factory, and those people working in the factory need a person to manage them, HR, and the money coming through that needs money, finance department. So the industrialization put people in discipline. You are trained to operate processing mango processing machine.
Yes.
You are trained to operate computer that is paying people. So my discipline is accounting. My discipline is manufacturing. My discipline is HR to manage the workers. Security. You don't know that. Today we are talking about discipline in terms of being in charge on top of your own conduct and feelings. You always start, if you're already a victim of something, a habit that you want to break, you don't start with discipline, you start with escape. Interrupt the cycle. And discipline is a continuous pattern, and it has levels. It's not perfection. So if you keep procrastinating, start by just not procrastinating once. That week, you woke up, you fought your alarm 5 times, but once you did not fight with it.
Okay.
Just break that.
Okay.
The next thing, try 2 days. The next thing, move the alarm to a time that is more comfortable. The next thing, sleep earlier, have enough sleep time. The next thing, find a job you're excited to go to. The next thing, reduce the stressors. Many times procrastination is avoiding stress that you don't want to acknowledge.
Oh.
Remove the stress that you're always resisting, that you're always avoiding.
Can you give me an example?
Yes, when you don't like your job, you can't be excited to wake up and go there. Your bed is far more better than the job.
For sure. For sure.
But when you have a job that gives you a thrill, brings you alive, there's like excitement.
Yes.
You love both your bed and your job. So when switch comes, you don't struggle with the switch.
Yes.
You are happy to go home and rest. You are happy to go out to work and work. The term work has been misused. When you love your job, you will never work another day. Everything will sound like play. So it's like you're going to the game that gives you life. So you don't start with discipline, you start with just interrupting the bad pattern. Changing slowly by slowly. When you want to change the direction even on the road, you slow down. So just slow down the wrong momentum. Then start turning slowly. You gain momentum on the highway when you have already found your path. So you want to start reading, don't read this amount of volume. You want to start wasting less time online, just put an app that tells you time. Obey today. Tomorrow you backslide. You regret. You feel guilty. Feel bad. Document how you felt. I felt so embarrassed, like a failure. I felt so bad. I don't want to watch these bad things again. Why do I click that? What this impulse? I will have accountability now. I swear I will never do this again. If I do, let me die.
That's how it feels.
You know, and sometimes your addiction is a password. Why did I chat back? Now look where we are again. So,
let me tell you, I have a testimony.
Yes.
Last year, I had such a person who would be like, why did I text back? I had promised I would text back.
You block them on the phone, it is on your head. You know how they type. When they use a new number, they are on Facebook. So
Yeah.
and some of them know where to find you, and they're not even forceful. They're just alluring, and they know your sweet spots. They know the language you like. so then they appear when you're particularly stressed. This world is very spiritual. How come when you're just stressed and lonely?
Yes.
The only person try and help me out is what I'm trying to avoid. So, this world is not your friend.
Can I tell you something else?
Yes.
So you give us a show about how to avoid falling back into the same trap
Yes.
during the holidays.
Yes.
So my holidays were very clean and quiet. And that text came in January.
So I did not do a show for January. I did for holiday.
But
Because I thought January will have gone back to our normal life.
I know, but by God's grace, I had been watching your show throughout December. I was ready.
I was telling my wife that sometimes you're teaching people as we teach ourselves. Some of these things
Yeah.
have helped me so immensely.
Uh-huh.
I'm just hoping they help someone else.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you a medicine I've never taken. I'm the first patient. I'm better. I can confirm it works.
Do you sometimes say something and you feel a rush? Like, did I say
Yes,
that?
I must watch the shows because when you're serving the food, you're not in the dining table.
Yeah.
So when we are watching, we're all of us on the dining table.
Yeah.
Experience this time I was serving.
Yeah.
After I finished serving or eat, I want to dine.
Yeah.
So yes, if you want to break something that has been struggling, you don't, and it's because you overpromise yourself. That's why you keep failing. You promise perfection at once. God, if you help me this time, I promise.
Oh,
You promise perfection at once, and you can't deliver perfection at once.
that's encouraging.
And Dolly Parton says, "Hold my hand, lest I lose my way. When you see me leaning low, just hold my hand and keep me strong." You're not promising compromise, but you're just not looking too far ahead.
Yeah.
Just concentrate on the next step. When I'm tempted next, help me.
Yes. Yes.
And when you focus on just the next, before you know it, they will have reduced the temptations because you no longer have such a grip.
Yeah.
They said once you are an alcoholic, you always are a recovering alcoholic because your triggers are still, those neural paths are always there.
Oh, they're always there.
Yes, so don't push your friend to take wine when they're not. Some people are coming from bad addictions that nearly finished them.
Yeah.
You're not being a friend if you're pushing a friend to take alcohol when they are already resisting, don't know what they're struggling with. Just because it's not a struggle for you,
Yeah.
does not mean it's not a struggle for them.
Yeah.
And it can be alcohol, it can be sometimes men, women, whatever.
Yeah.
Some people have really fought.
Yeah.
Don't take them back to fighting just so that you can feel like they can obey you. No.
They might die and leave you there.
Yes. Maybe your genetics don't predispose you. Theirs they predispose.
Yeah.
Just avoid when you feel. Sometimes it's even something as simple as food. Oh, take more food. Take more food. You know where I'm coming from? Are you talking about more food? You know.
Yeah.
Some people struggle with comfort eating, and now they finally laid a grip on the comfort eating.
Yeah.
Now they can take small carbs, and they're happy. It's a victory.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can put this amount of carbs.
Yeah.
They can put just 1 teaspoon, and they're saying, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
You wondering, is it you? The other time you are putting half of sugar, and then you fill with tea. What's happening? They have done it.
Yeah.
They have done it long ago. And life itself, if you live long enough and you witness, for example, diabetes, destroying people's lives, you are awakened to another reality.
Yes.
You live long enough, you see pressure threatening people's lives and giving them stroke and mayhem.
Yeah.
And then you learn the foods and lifestyle that bring and what it can do to you. Find yourself changing.
Yeah.
You're given shock therapy. You know, sometimes you witness problems.
Yeah.
You are shocked.
Yes.
Back to your senses.
Yes.
You go to see a person in hospital, they tell you it started as a small thing as pressure.
Yes.
And why was I pressed? Because I'm always stressed. Because I'm always running. Perfectionist. I can't rest. I can't do this. Condemning myself. Hyperacidity. Things like hyperacidity, hypertensive, sugars when they're too high.
Yeah.
And somebody tells you the lifestyle that affected them, you're warned. That's why always journey with your friends so that you can learn. When they're in hospital, visit them so that you can learn. They can also tell you this hospital is good or it's not good. just get to know some things. When they go to maternity, visit. Just visit.
Yeah.
Funerals, visit. They'll tell you which services in funeral services are good. One day I found myself snapping coffee. Someone, is it me?
Is it me?
Put you in the group. Guys, this one is this much money. And this is okay.
Actually, live.
You find yourself window shopping in funny places you never imagined yourself.
Yeah.
Always be with your friends, journey with them. You'll avoid many problems.
Yeah.
So we are saying start by breaking slowly and don't overpromise.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I wanted you to talk about the importance of moving locations, because I think some places are just have mysterious territorial forces. I was watching a show about a lady who was saying that her house had been infested by snakes, and she really fought a very heavy spiritual battle to overcome. But throughout the show, I kept wondering, why doesn't she move? And I've had a number of people who talk about places they live where either the neighbors are shady or there's some energy, they don't progress. Do you think sometimes there's a time to just move from your location?
Yes, there are times, particularly psychological. Even if it's not spiritual or things as serious, drastic as snakes, I can tell you the truth. There's a show, and I think we mentioned that, I saw saying that your neighborhood affects your child's development more than, aside from your relationship with the child, the next influence is the neighborhood.
That's way up there.
Yes. They're talking about, aside from genetics and how you treat the child, the next determinant of how they will turn out in life
is the neighborhood.
Yes. Because they say the neighborhood determines the friends, determines the play they can play, the noises they hear, what they smell, what becomes normal is a lifestyle. The socio-economic standards, the environmental cleanliness or filthiness,
Yeah.
whether prostitution is normal and drunkenness,
Yeah.
whether chaos and noise is the norm. They are saying, when you imagine a child taking in the world, the window you place them on to see the world is your neighborhood. You can have a good house yourself, but they are not locked in the house. They go to school. They go with other kids.
Yes.
They see people.
Yes.
They go to church. They go to play. That, if it is true about a child, it's also true about you.
Okay.
How ambient, accommodating, and enriching. And that's why I want you to continue upgrading. Don't settle and say, oh, now I'm here until I die.
Yeah, right?
Continue upgrading. As you evolve some environments, more people settle, becomes crowded. You rent that one out. Yes, it's yours. But now move to the next level.
Yeah.
You go to that level, you're not becoming nomadic, you're just evolving. Just remain open to evolving.
Okay.
When you don't know the leafy suburbs, you think they are the same. But you realize they're not the same. They're also different. The Kilelesho, Mudaiga, Karen, they are not the same. The Ruda is not the same. Those people who are up there can tell you levels of security.
Yeah.
I think the highest are those ones that have their own. Even have police station. You can't make noise. You can't start doing repair work within certain hours.
Yeah.
And you need certification that you are running a grinder here. You'll be making noise tomorrow.
Yeah.
You need certifications.
Yes.
You know, people are walking their dogs. People are jogging.
Yeah.
They don't just bring your car. They are running. They don't know what.
Yeah.
So I want you to not only change environment because of toxicity, but to just upgrade to levels of thought and energy levels. Good cars are more popular in leafy suburbs. So they are no more there. There's some cars you see up there you can't see because when the roads they accommodate.
Yeah.
There's a life you see up there that you don't see down. So we are saying, yes, energy affects a lot. For example, if you're trying to overcome alcohol and there's so many clubs surrounding where you live, you're trying to, just build decent homes, but the insecurity and burglary going on, and the level of, or just littering. You know, some people have culture of just keeping the environment dirty.
Yeah.
And they don't have that sensitivity.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just keep upgrading your life.
Yeah.
It can take a decade, and you can know when your energy wants change. You know when I'm not comfortable anymore.
Yeah.
For example, you start standing out too much.
Oh.
You've outgrown that area.
Yes.
It's like you're out of place.
Yeah.
You start feeling the push to move.
Yeah.
That's how your life is. The same car you enjoyed, you begin to feel it's time for change.
Yeah.
The same clothes you used to enjoy, you move on. The same neighborhood, you move on.
Yeah.
Just be conscious and keep upgrading. When you go to a better environment, you can think bigger, you can imagine, you can create.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I've enjoyed this Q&A session, and I just want to remind you to book the date, 11th of May 2024, this year. Book the date. We've got a lot of time to look for that 5,500 for for physical attendees, and for virtual attendees it's 4,000 bob. You can find all the details on www.benjaminzuluglobal. Millionaire Moves.
Yes.
Tell us a little.
It is about this time round. Let's stop survival moves.
Yeah.
This time round, let's stop living paycheck to paycheck. This time round, let's stop communal charity,
Yeah.
where you are carrying your extended family, you're carrying that friend, and all your money evaporates like this.
Yeah.
The average people don't have emergency fund. Forget investment. Emergency fund. They have a plot that is very hard to sell because it's in a bad place.
Yeah.
Even if they needed to liquidate it to take them eternity.
Yeah.
We are not educated about. When people are added money, they also increase their cost of living. They go to a more expensive house.
Yeah.
They just increase their cost of living.
Yeah.
They don't increase their speed of investment.
Yeah.
So we want to start moving towards. And we said, this is for a person who's working as these coffee people, barista.
Yeah.
It's a job like that a lot in the Middle East.
Yes.
As a barista, somebody who operates a machine somewhere, somebody is starting as a house help, as without education, or a graduate, a lawyer.
Yeah.
A person starting their podcast from the blues, nobody knows them.
Yeah.
This is for all the people, wherever they are, want to give you moves. Because after I studied so many biographies of people who ended up in millions, I realized the starting point doesn't matter. It's the principles they operated with. We want to give you the principles, and we are calling them moves. Because when you start in that motion, it's only a matter of time, and you'll be a millionaire, financially free.
Yes. There's something I've been just ruminating on, the issue of children. If you look at Europe and parts of Asia, like China, most families get just one child. If you have 3 children, that's a whole, you're among the ones with a lot of children. Is that something you will talk about, childbearing? Family planning, rather.
Yes, we may not focus a lot on it, but we'll be talking about the kind of baggage that you can't move far with.
Okay.
And is how many dependents and how long it will take you to establish them for life.
Okay.
When you have many maternity leaves and you only have 30 years of productivity, when will you build? Again, it's not the number of children, but the quality of life that you give them that matters most.
Yeah.
If you have like 2 children, 3, 1, whatever, but you're able to tell them the world is before you, choose what you want.
Yeah.
I'll finance it.
Yeah.
That's the best gift.
Yeah.
Then when you're just Africans who are just giving birth saying, by chance, one may become president. By chance, by chance, by chance, by chance.
You never know.
By chance. You know. Who knows? Imagine you're just being dropped.
Yeah.
They are breeding like tortoise. The sea tortoise breeds the eggs in the beach. And the day they are hatched, the little ones have to struggle get to the water before they're eaten by predators.
Yes.
So we're just left to struggle before we are eaten by predators. No plan, no protection, nothing.
Yes.
And one singer said, no, it's not the number, it's the quality of life. Plan your children such that you can give them a life, a quality of life that is honorable. Yes.
Beautiful. I really look forward to that conference. 11th of May this year. Find the details on Benjamin's website, benjaminzuluglobal.com. That's also where you can get this book before you say I do. It's his latest book. It's an amazing book. As you can see, mine is filled with markers because there's so much important information in this book. And all his other books, find them on the website. Thank you so much for watching. Keep your questions coming. We'll be going through them on every Q&A session.
This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Matters. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life,